Okay, I just want to go over one last problem for the homework example for number 6 for chapter 3. And make sure you've got a copy of the adjusted trial balance for Bob Company, along with there's 4 different problems we're going to look through. And I'm just going to give you an example of how you obtain these numbers for the homework. And it's the last homework problem, problem number 6. So the first thing we're looking at is if the amount in supplies expense is the January 31st adjusting entry, and $400 of supplies were purchased in January, what's the balance in supplies on January 1st? So we're looking for the beginning supply balance. So what we're going to do is take supplies, add supplies expense, and subtract supply purchases. And that's how we're going to determine our beginning supplies. So, if you look at the adjusted trial balance, you will see that your supplies are $1,000, your supplies expense are $600, and then we are given the $400 purchase amount. So that is going to equal $1,200. So our beginning supplies is going to be $1,200. Number 2, if the amount in insurance expense is the January 31st adjusting entry, and the original insurance premium is for 1 year, what's the total premium, and when was the policy purchased? So there's 2 questions to answer. First of all, the insurance expense is 1 month's insurance premium, $600. So if the premium was $600 for 1 month, we're going to multiply that by 12, and that's going to give us our total premium, $1,700. So that's our total premium. The next part of the question is asking when was this purchased? Okay, we know that 600 is 1 month, right? And we know, if you look, we are aware, if you look at prepaid insurance, we are aware there's $1,200 left in prepaid insurance. So if we divide $1,200, what is left, by 600, we get 2. That means we have 2 months left of prepaid insurance. So you can either look at it forward or count it backward. If we have 2 months left, that means we use 10, so you could count back from January 31st, 10 months. Or you can look at it as we have 2 more months left and count forward 2 months, which would be February and March. So the purchase date is April 1st, 2011. The purchase date is going to be the first of the month, a different month of course, but the first of the month for your homework problem also. Number 3. If $2,000 of salaries were paid in January, what's the balance in salaries payable at December 31st, 2011? So we're looking for the previous month and actually the previous year. So we want to first of all look at the salaries paid in January. And we're given that amount, $2,000. We need to subtract salaries expense. And the amount of salaries expense, if you look at that adjusted trial balance, salaries expense is $1,500. And then we need to add salaries payable. Again, if you look at the trial balance, salaries payable is $900. So $2,000 minus $1,500 plus $900 is $1,400. That is the amount at 12/31/2011. That is the amount of salaries payable. Last one. If $1,500 was received in January for services performed in January, what's the balance in unearned revenue at December 31st, 2011? For this, we need to take our service revenue, and if you look at the trial balance, the service revenue is $3,000. you need to subtract, I don't know what to call this, I guess, services performed and payment received during the month. And that amount for services performed and payment received is $1,500. We're going to subtract that. And then we need to add unearned revenue. Our unearned revenue amount, if you look again at the trial balance, is $600. So, 3,000 minus 1,500 plus 600 is 2,100. That is our 2,100 is our 12/31/2011 unearned revenue balance. So that's how you have to look at each one in order to determine the appropriate solution. Again, it's a little confusing, but if you think about it and you work through it, it makes more sense. So if you do have any questions, please call me. If not, have a great week.